wasted 14 seconds already. Just trying to turn on all the fucking devices. I'm gonna explain to you what happened. I have to like fill in all the blanks after the cameras are off, because what happened was, of course, if you would have been able to see the original clip, which you can't, which is why I have to explain what happened. Basically, I stopped the video cameras. I thought I stopped all of the cameras, but I went into my closet and I was like talking to myself, saying like, okay, I used these items of clothing, and then, so, because I have a top and bottom rack in my closet. So the ones, I lined up all the clothes that I wanted to feature, and like I'll probably feature them in like one or two more scenes, and then I'm gonna package it up and send it off to my mom. So I was like putting the clothes that I already used back, and then I came back out here, and then I was like, oh shit, I think it was the kitty camera, it went like over another minute, and by that time I was already naked. Because I was like, I told you I just like to be comfortable. Like, this shit is way too fucking hot right now. I have absolutely no ventilation in here. I could turn on the fucking fan, but I think it's probably kind of useless because it's over there. It's not like overhead. My point is, it's hot. There's no airflow in here, even though I have the windows open. And yeah, I had to like waste time to edit or trim that video, because I already told you I got one warning from fucking YouTube already. I can't just fucking upload that shit. Like, you could see that I was naked, like, although you didn't see everything, but it's just like, I don't even want to take the risk, you know what I mean? So, anyway, that's that. Like, even though this is really lightweight, it's hot. And I still want to just feature it, this, right? This is like an old lady fucking cardigan. This is what an older lady would like to wear, because it's nice, it's fancy, and this is what my boobs look like without a bra. This is one of my favorite colors, green. This is another thrift store buy. But you see, like, that's how I balance my looks sometimes. Because I'll have, like, let's just say one item or accessory that is, like, you know, it looks exotic, or obviously you can tell it's not necessarily like high-end, or it's like costumey, but at the same time, like, you know, I love headpieces. I call this one my Jesus headpiece. Look, I realized that, like, the angle or the positioning of the camera is not ideal, so I have to, like, move it. Like, look, if I step to the side, then I'm out of the frame. I like it because it's got pockets, but this is what I told you. Like, if something is kind of long, it's really not ideal. Unless if I'm working in an office and I can, like, drape my cardigan, whatever, like, over a chair to go to the bathroom. Like, because most of the time, I like to have all my shit with me. Because, oh, before, I was saying that, you know, I want to publicly shame the dog owners who do not want to pick up after their dog's poop, right? Like, this is what I feel about the ridiculousness of our society, right? Because, like, there's so much bullshit you gotta deal with, right? You can't even fucking... For example, when I was in Puerto Rico and I had my own condo, I had a tiny little patio, and I couldn't even, like, install the air conditioner unit like a few feet off the ground. Because the thing is, it's a small, tiny ass patio. And it's going to be blowing like air and hot air, right? I wanted to still be able to utilize that tiny ass space. But no, the fucking condo association, whatever, like HOA, was like, no, you have to take that shit down. This is why I just, you understand, oh, I'm so negative. And I know, like, if I complain about more shit, then I'm going to manifest more of that shit into my reality. Like, more things to complain about. So you understand, I'm aware of my own negativity, my own thoughts, and that's the reason why I have to shift, right? So let's just say my idea with doing more divination type of content, right? So that in terms of divination, for me, I want to take up tarot. I mean, this is a learning process. All the people that you see with those videos, they're already fucking experts. I'm showing you, like, you know, my journey, basically. And as hot as it is, I need to show off all the things that I want to show off before I part with them. Because I keep reiterating that when I part with these things, I'm going to have less and less things to entertain you with. You understand? All right? I mean, what can I do? I'm a Christmas tree. I'm just going to keep decorating myself. But that's a waste of money, right? Doesn't matter how much money you spend on a fucking outfit, a piece of clothing item. It's just one look. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be doing the nude stuff. Like, if you want to, like, see some of my older work, my modeling stuff, then yeah, go ahead. I mean, the thing is that people don't usually fucking credit me. I think I need to stop the video on my Genius and Diva, I think. Because these two are the ones that give me a problem. Like, the more I do this, the better that I get at doing it, right? Look, I'm just like throwing shit around. I literally have no free space. I have no free counter space anywhere in my home. Do you understand? I think this is quite fitting. Because this matches, like, my outfit right now. I wanted to show you these tiny little potatoes. Like, this is how you know it's, like, engineered. Like, you know, manipulated by humans, right? I have to remember, like, okay, I already turned off 2 cameras. The Diva and the Genius. I thought I was being slick, right? Because I put the potatoes into my pot of pasta and I soaked it overnight thinking that the fucking potatoes would absorb the water, right? But no, it was still rock hard. I had to fucking boil it. I thought, oh, obviously I was wrong. Anyway, this is my own enjoyment. You understand? I'm gonna give all this shit away to my mom, and then, look, now I have my green lipstick that I haven't tried yet. Obviously, I know it's not gonna look good with this outfit, but look, every single fucking action. Every single action is my time and energy, right? And simply being able to make more space in my house, that's gonna like the action of decluttering is going to help me mentally. Like, I can focus better if I have less clutter. I mean, obviously, I'm still gonna need shit. Like, okay, so now one of the cameras, like, just exit out of the app. Make a mess, clean up my mess. That's my motto. Let's see how this one is gonna look. Like, green. Look, see, now because on the Omni one, I was like all the way on the left side of the screen, and sometimes I would be out of the frame. I told you, until I get to the point where, you know, I have a good momentum and traction following on my channels, and, you know, everything is monetized, and I'm actually, you know, finally making enough, you know, then I can focus more on quality versus the present moment, which is quantity. Let's see how this looks. I mean, obviously, if I was able to fucking find the color that I actually wanted, then I would be happier, but this is all I could find. Keep in mind, I don't have too many options where I'm at. But I am also, like, extremely picky. All this time, I was gonna tell you the story, or, you know, my experience, just to give you an example of just how picky I am in terms of buying a teacup. Look, this doesn't even look good. I mean, I could do a better job, but at the same time, it's like, I just don't feel like it, because my lips are so dry and chapped right now. My point is, I checked so many places already. First, I checked a antique store. I don't like that this fucking camera has so much space above my head, but like the tripod, that's like the lowest position that I can put it at, set it at. So I just have to deal with it. And like, if I was to put the camera at a different angle, for example, then you're gonna see the nastiness. Like I told you, my fucking apartment is a hot mess. And I don't want you guys to see my fucking clutter. Like, obviously you see the shit to the left of me, right? I have some dolls over here. So eventually I would like to like clear out that space and use that as a backdrop. But of course, that's gonna take my stinking time and energy. Anyway, so now I'm down to 2 more cameras. My Kitty and Omni. Now I have absolutely no viewers. Because here's the thing, they said your shorts audience doesn't necessarily always transfer over to your longer videos. And that's exactly the case with my Kitty platform. That channel, I mean. Anyway, the teacup. Basically, I was taking my sweet ass time and I was taking pictures of stuff. And the thing is, the owner is not in town right now. She's out of town. And I dropped off one of my dolls, donated it, and I asked if I could like volunteer, and in exchange I wanted to use some of her hats in my content. I was like, is it okay if I can like shoot a scene here, or, you know, take videos or pictures with the hats? Because, you know, I've already talked to the owner, right? I already donated like a bag of stuff already previously, but like I didn't have time to talk when I did that. I was literally like rushing off to another appointment that I had. Anyway, that was the first stop. I went to the antique store, then the second store. I've gone to like so many stores. I saw a clear glass teacup. Why am I looking for one? Because I told you I want to do tea leaf readings, right? This is another divination tool. You got pendulum, tarot cards, and tea leaf readings. And that's something that caught my interest, and I want to get into it because everything is just symbols, and you're just like interpreting symbols in the teacup. And here's the thing, like I like these very expensive teacups that I found from this lady who specifically specializes in doing these things. Like, she made these teacups for like $70. And I just don't feel like spending $70 on a fucking teacup, especially when I know I'm gonna be fucking traveling. You know what I mean? Like, I need to. I'm definitely way more picky and discerning when it comes to buying anything, because you know I'm trying to get rid of shit, right? So I'm like already can you hear that I'm starting to lose my voice? The clear one, I want a white one. I just want the white one. I think will be easier so that my audience can see the tea leaves when I'm actually doing it. I mean, I'm going to practice on myself first. So I already went and bought some fucking loose leaf tea, which is another, like, you know, endeavor. Like, trying to find loose leaf tea is a challenge, because most of the tea is bagged nowadays. And I had to go to like 4 different places to find loose leaf tea, which was like way more expensive than I was hoping, but you know, I wanted organic. And oh, yeah, how do I stay like fucking positive when like there's something bad in every single fucking thing? Like, for example, I guess there's fluoride in fucking tea bags in tea. Did you know that? And then like if they use the dye, like it's just the human manipulation of things. What else? There's food coloring, corn syrup, like all these bad things, right? I mean, how do I stay positive in this fucking planet? How? I don't know. Every day I'm just like, I'm so fucking happy and grateful that I'm fucking alive. Yeah, when I said, I'm just like, I don't want to fucking be here. I'd rather be on another planet. Like, there's so many fucking planets. Why do I have to be stuck on this one? Now you understand why I have to like force myself to do these gratitude affirmations. Because I know, I'm aware of my own self-destructive patterns. I'm aware, okay? Like, tell me something that I don't already fucking know. Like, I know when I look ridiculous. Like right now, like with these fucking green lips. But guess what? It's different. You've never seen me with green lips up until now. And now, obviously, next time I'm going to do a better job when I do my makeup.